the Metroplex, we join you from Jerry World, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys.
Cowboy Nation, here are your Dallas Cowboys.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
We're looking at one of the most gifted quarterbacks in the league. And really, Mike, it's not just post-snap with the arm talent and the ability to make every throw, but it's even what he's able to do before the ball is snapped. He's one of the smartest quarterbacks in the league. Remember, coming off an injury-shortened season just a year ago, he's looking...
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Buda Baker, the 7-time Pro Bowler, showing off the pass rush skills, and he gets a sack.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to him, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
It's
A huge play for Dallas. 52 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job, remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Cowboys. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Chiefs nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 25.
So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you. So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. It's made by Smith-Schuster. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Space to run inside the 20. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
Really nice job getting this ball out to the edge, and then once he's able to get clear of the D-line, get vertical and accelerate down the sideline. That's a great run. He's forced out of bounds, but not before setting up first and goal.
He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll be second and goal.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
On second down, Baker. He's got it at the 3. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave up?
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession. When they're able now to go out and square it on up, allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
We're not real accustomed to seeing these sort of plays out of this guy. He's more of the dirty work, kind of behind-the-scenes role player. But tell you what, he keeps coming through for this offense, and he's going to find himself with a couple more touches.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
The wide receiver, the ball carrier, taken down at the 41. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw is Burrow. That's into the hands of Turpin. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. They go play action for Burrow. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Good blocking, and he's in. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Yeah. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Chiefs. 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Kansas City.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Off he goes. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Mayfield. He takes off. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
It's a gain of 14
Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Mayfield. He's got his big tight end. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, KC.
Kansas City.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And Butker on for the extra point. Oh, not the best of snaps, and this one is blocked. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now, a return coming from the 14. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to get it one final time in this first half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. To throw. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Now a 3rd and 2. To throw is Burrow. Escaping to his left. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Burrow. A throw on the move is caught. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
One of the biggest challenges of playing zone defense is defending a quarterback when they break contain of the pocket. All the zones have to move along with the quarterback, and it is just a lot of stress put back there, and you're able to find a soft spot, and they're able to connect.
He's got that complete to Turpin. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this second quarter. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from just under 50 yards. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. Hey, you can't fault the offense so far. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, yet they still trail. We can have a shootout on our hands. See if they keep up their end of the bargain. First down. This is Henry. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5. Here's the toss, right side to Henry. Up the sideline to the 40. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, KC.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pick.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Second down throw from Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Baker to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score! Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Butker now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Chiefs go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
17.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready for their first possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. That's picked up by the Chiefs. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Butker now to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
27. Cowboys 17.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts at the 13. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. He's got a man. It's Metcalf. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And they will finally run him down. A big play and a much-needed one as as well. 39 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Second and 10. Throwing is Burrow. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Third and 10.
It is third and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. Nico Remigio will bring it back. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open. He tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it fourth down.
Gain of 6 yards.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
On fourth down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. And he's going to be stopped well short of the marker. That one never had a chance. They turn it over on downs. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3.
Check.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. They'll run the sneak, and he will have a Cowboys 1st down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, they'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. Open receiver, it's Tolbert. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Burrow now. And he'll take it on in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Cowboys.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. To throw is Mayfield. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that will lead to a second down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Low left side, pulled in by Evans. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts to get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
First down, Chiefs.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's first and 10. That's Goddard in motion. On first and 10, here's Baker.
Mayfield's pass complete to Dallas Goddard. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Here's second down and 3. That's Goddard in motion. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. He'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. Well, this might be one final heave to the end zone. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to win the game. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So, it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Arlington.